So this is the Cube 360 camera. Shut up, you idiots. So had it for just over a day now. Got it Friday. Been doing a little bit of playing around with it. Initial thoughts are that, you know, I bought it based on some footage I saw on YouTube, and in all honesty, the truth is I don't think the footage that I saw was actually filmed on this camera, because it was much more of a 360 rather than a 180 footage. Maybe the guy used two of them, I don't know. Quality seems well, look, woo, it worked. You know, it works. That's what I'm going to say about it. The smartphone app seems to work really well. The Wi-Fi works well. I haven't actually seen the raw quality of the footage off the camera yet, because I haven't taken the memory card out, so all my playback's been on the smartphone app, so that, you know, it might look a little bit better. But the first thing that I noticed is that I was expecting a kind of a deeper field of view. A little battle there with another car trying to get out the car park. Yeah, you are just precariously balanced on the dashboard here, so expect some movement during the filming. Well, so anyway, this is my real first test. So what we've just done is gone from a fairly low light situation into a highlight situation. I did kind of notice yesterday, I was playing around with it at my parents' house, and it really seemed to be struggling in bright light. So we'll just see what this looks like when I get to take it out of the machine and have a look at it. So just to talk a little bit more about it, this is just about the cheapest, I think, 180 360 camera that you can buy. You know, you're going to get what you pay for. It's not super high resolution, but you know, my first reactions are that it does what it says on the tin, and most impressively, you know, what's really, I think, is quite amazing is that the smartphone app is actually able to process that kind of fisheye data that the camera's producing and turn it into a VR shot in real time, and it's not very laggy. So, you know, top marks for that, definitely. It's a really nice little piece of software. The Wi-Fi connection seems very easy and good, no stress with that. Yeah, all in all, it's, and what did this cost? I bought this off AliExpress, including delivery. It's £41, and ironically for AliExpress, their delivery is normally really slow. This was really, really good. So I believe it's made by a company called Suku. They have a couple of other interesting cameras that we'd like to have a look at, but this one really appealed to us because of that 180 360 capability. And if you don't already know, I'm the creator of an underwater jetpack, and we'd like to see if there's some kind of way, that we can use this with the jetpack. So it's not a waterproof camera, so the first thing we've got to do is make a waterproof housing for it. Looks like it's going to be a pretty easy thing to do. We're quite good at being able to make things waterproof, so I think we're going to make a little kind of outer shell for it, which we're going to fill with silicone, and hopefully that'll enable us to take this thing underwater, because what we really want to do is stick this on our backs when we're using the jetpack and kind of get that full 360 view. I wanted it to be slightly more than 180. You know, I know some of the more expensive ones definitely have got better lenses on them, which give you more of a, you know, slightly more than 180. But hey, look, it was £41. It works. You know, it does what it says on the tin. It's got an app that works. So for a cheap thing from China, you know, it's ticking all the right boxes. Interestingly, we spoke to the manufacturer. Ooh, hello, camera. And these guys on AliExpress are selling this thing for pretty much almost the wholesale price. There you go. I'm going to put you back up over there, slightly facing forward. You might still just about see my head. The question is, what would it be worth in the UK? It's interesting. You know, I think just about the cheapest 360 camera you can buy. You know, there's what, the Fly 360, there's the Kodak one, know, they're both in the hundreds of pounds. I mean, they're higher resolution. They've got a slightly wider field of view in that kind of in that orientation, but they cost, you know, more than 4 times as much. So what would this retail at in the UK? I don't know. My gut's kind of telling me that it's going to be maybe an 80 quid type thing. It's got some novelty value to it. You know, it is what it is. But hey, look, this is the first real test of what does it really do. So I'm testing the audio now. I'm talking to you. I'm in a car. You know, we're moving. We've got changing light patterns. I don't even know if you might just be able to see the top of my head. Who knows? But anyway, it's a test. I don't even know if the fucking thing's recording, to be honest with you. I should probably have a little look. If I accelerate here, hopefully I can accelerate you towards me. Don't slide away! Oh, he's over there now. Come back, you little fucker. Hi! So anyway, this is like, I never done one of these before. You know, your YouTube hunter review. This could be the making of millions for you. The beginning of Simi's special scientific surveys. Anyway, let's just hope that you are actually recording. Now you're getting a nice big chunk of car pillar in your view. But it's going to be interesting. I want to get the footage off this. There's a bit of PC software that works with it. I don't know whether that does the translation into something that Google will accept, but you know, I know it's definitely possible to somehow get this as a VR image onto Google. That's my mission. Can I make a VR video on Google? Woohoo! We'll see. Anyway, the manufacturer seems really nice. Been talking to them. They're looking for a distributor. So I know some people at Firebox. If this is any good, and I'm kind of happy with it, that it kind of does what it does for the money, maybe I can do some kind of deal with Firebox. That would be cool. Traffic lights. My opportunity to get you. Yeah, you're recording. Woohoo! Da 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 da. Whoop. As I've just seen, actually, as a result of buying this one, the app that they use, the developer of the app's done a 720 one, and there is a new camera coming out from a different manufacturer that's actually got 2 of these babies stuck on top of each other. So, oh, look, I don't know if you can see, but there's Chris. Yeah, can you get me some Diet Energy drink? Cheers. So there we go. 360 camera test. Got a little 4 gig SD card in there, so it's going to be interesting to see what size the files are. I can't imagine they're very big because the res is pretty low. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go! I haven't tried the Android app, by the way. I've only tried the iPhone app. And it's very good. So anyway, there we go. Nice little drive around Portsmouth. And we're at the car park, and the next time you see me, we're going to be in the office.